I'm gonna quit going on and on and on. I could sit here and nerd out on these baits all night until the sun goes down. All right, dudes, I got the first box loaded down. As you can see, this thing is chock full. Don't miss out on your opportunity. The new models are in stock and should be available now. Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well out there in your little corner of the world. Chiming in from around the house today, doing another little vlog style update video for you guys. I got some really cool stuff from the 6 that they sent me. We're gonna unbox and take a look at, and I'm also gonna get this garage in order. We got a little tackle tornado going on over here. Everything is in absolute disarray, and I've got to get this handled. It's driving me nuts. I've been so busy doing a lot lately, man. Trying to stay off the home lake. The water level out here is getting really low, and it is peak wreck boater season. It's practically just wake boat central out there. So I have been spending some time away from the home pond, but I'm itching to get back out there, and I'm looking to do that probably in the next video. So stay tuned if you guys are ready to see me back out there fishing that Highland Reservoir clear water. But I'm not gonna be able to do that until I get this garage in order, because I have no idea what I've got going on here. I got freaking baits and piles of baits and hook covers and wrappers and carpet decals and empty almond bags and swim baits and stroker craws and Kitex and freaking subscriber board. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help us hit, what are we trying to hit? 50,000. We're on our way to 50,000 right now. Got some new people showing up lately. Shout outs if you are one of those new people. I appreciate you for clicking the subscribe button and riding along with us on this fishing journey. Also, a quick personal life update here. I've been trying to focus on my health and my fitness here a lot lately. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I've been posting like daily workouts to my story. I got this rucksack, this 20-pound rucksack from Go Ruck. I've been doing like 4+ mile rucks every day. I've been riding the Kink Gap XL BMX bike. I got me some, get you some power bands from Pat McNamara, and I've been doing workouts every single day, and I'm feeling really good. I feel like I've built some unstoppable momentum. So if you guys are into fitness, you're into working out, you're into trying to go through a little personal growth, maybe check out my Instagram and tune into my stories if you want to see what I've been doing to try to get into some better shape and lose that pandemic weight. At the beginning of the pandemic, I was at the lowest that I've been since I was a kid. Just under 200 pounds. And then everything went crazy. We started sitting around the house. Your boy put on some weight. And then I saw myself on camera when I was up at Lake Fork. I saw myself on camera, wasn't happy with the way I was looking, and wasn't happy with the weight that I put on ever since 2020. Really, it's been the past 2 years. I've kind of let myself slip. So I'm taking back control of that, taking back control of my life, and working out every day. And I'm feeling good, man. So there's just a quick little personal update for you guys. I'm gonna get to focusing on cleaning all this mess up. Really, the whole garage is freaking wrecked. You guys know this is not the first time we've cleaned the garage here on the channel. Anytime it starts getting like this, I start getting annoyed, and I need to whip it back into shape. So I'm gonna do that now, and then, hang on, I'll be right back. And then we're gonna open up all these boxes here that 6 Cents sent us over. There's some cool stuff in there. Got some fun stuff to play with in these boxes. And one thing in particular that I'm pretty excited about that I have been waiting for a long time, and 6 Cents has finally dropped the heat. So we're gonna crack into these boxes, and then we're gonna go out into the boat, play tackle box. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned if you wanna see what's in these boxes. Some cool stuff coming. This is the BMX bike that I ride. This is a 2020 Kink Gap XL. Got pegs on the front and back, no gyro. It's a pretty sweet, smooth riding bike. And I've been having a lot of fun out there on the streets, on the BMX. Getting in a little bit of cardio while I'm at it, and enjoying myself out there riding around, taking me straight back to the late 80s and early 90s when BMX was life. I rented Rad from my local video store like every week, and we wore that tape out. Eventually, the tape was like getting a little sketchy, so we hooked up 2 VCRs and we dubbed a copy, our own copy of Rad. And somewhere out there in the world, that Rad tape probably still exists. BMX was a huge part of my childhood, and judging from the comments and the interaction that I've had with a lot of you guys here lately, ever since I started posting about this bike, it was also a part of your childhoods as well. So that's pretty cool, man. Just one more thing that we got in common over here, man. I'm just a normal dude like a lot of y'all. Fishing, filming, failing upward on YouTube, but outside of that, I play guitar, I ride BMX, I do workouts in my garage. Sometimes I overeat and get fat, and then I have to lose the weight. But enough of that. Time to clean. Everything in its place and a place for everything. Scorcher out here in the garage, guys. Some people have been saying that I should put like a split unit in here, whatever it is, a little AC. Yeah, that's a couple $1,000s. So if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, help more people see the videos, maybe we can make enough money to put a split unit in here. We can film in the garage year round without having to worry about it getting so hot. It's actually not even really that hot today. It's like upper 90s, which is like a cooler day for us here in Texas. But I got a feeling here in a couple hours, we're gonna be freaking dripping sweat. So I better get to work and get this done. I'll check in with you guys after I get this freaking tackle tornado wreckage cleaned up. I got worms. That's what we're gonna call it. If you guys didn't see my last video, 8-pound sunset dragon on the big worm. Go check it out. One video back here on the channel. The ridge worm has been the smoke this summer. All right, check this out. I can't remember where I got this. I think my parents may have gave it to me. Yeah, see this happy holiday sticker? Yeah, this has Christmas gift from the folks written all over it, but I just found out this thing is perfect for storing all the large profile worms that I've been ordering lately. I got the 9.5 Divine Shaky worms in there. Got my ridge worms in there. Fits perfect. I might have to throw this bad boy in the boat. Always looking for new ways to organize, tackle the ridge worms and the Magnum Shaky worms. Got those big elongated packages. And I don't really have any more room up there on the tackle wall, so this thing right here, like I said, always looking for new ways to store stuff. This right here, this is actually a case that came with one of my impact and cordless drill sets, and just discovered that it's a perfect way to store all these spools of line. I did have all the spools of line just shoved into this 6 cents bait bag here. That's the heater color, the lime green with the aqua blue. But I think this right here is gonna work out a little better for us, and I freed up the bait bag. So what gave me the idea, I was looking at this thing and I was like, it looks like it's the perfect size to hold these things. Now, one thing about these things is if they come in contact with your soft plastics, some kind of chemical reaction occurs and they melt into each other. Something that always happens to me. I have soft plastics laying around everywhere naturally. I'm a bass fisherman. And then I'll throw these things off to the side on the table, and before you know it, I've got a little goop glue mess going on the outside of my spools, and I've melted some good soft plastics. So I think this right here is gonna be a great way to keep all these bulk spools separated from my soft plastics, and then I can just grab this thing, take it out to the boat. Just found a whole nother stash of ridge worms and mag shaky worms. You know what that means, man. Time to make this box a little heavier. That's awesome. Freaking stacked, dude. Sweet. This is a pack of Zoom little critter craws that I ordered randomly off of Tackle Warehouse a while back. You guys tell me, does this remind you of something? Because the way it's flat on the bottom, do you guys remember creepy crawlers? It was like a little kit that you could get back in the day, back in the 90s, and it came with some little molds and some plastisol, and the idea was to make crazy little creatures or bugs. And I just realized, it just clicked in my head that, hey, that was practically my first ever bait making kit. That's what that was. That was a little bait making kit. It came with a little oven. You poured your plastisol mix into the molds, you put it into the oven, and out came your creepy crawlies. I was looking at this and I was like, what does that remind me of? A creepy crawler. You guys let me know if you remember that little thing, man. It was like the little dude's version of like the Easy Bake Oven.
Creepy crawlers! They're squirmy and wormy and purple and green, the grossest little creatures that you've ever seen. Creepy crawlers!
Creepy crawlers, man. I know at least one of you guys remembers that old school toy from back in the day. This right here looks just like one of the baits that I made using that kit back when I was a kid. Crazy. Still haven't thrown these, by the way. All right, dudes, I think I've gone just about as far as I can go with the old tackle tornado here. And actually, to be honest with you, I'm a little bit tired of working on it. I'm ready to do something else. There's a few more things for me to clean up here in the garage. I'll finish that later. But let's go ahead and move on to the fun part. I know what you guys want to see. You want to see me crack off into these boxes right here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. Let's head out to the boat. I'm going to grab these things and haul them out there, and I'll meet you guys on Junebug. All right, guys, so I'm out here on the deck of my 2020 Skeeter ZX250 bass boat, AKA Junebug. And as we do with 90+% of the unboxings around here, I'm gonna use my Berg Blades bottle butcher to cut these boxes open. I think I'm gonna start with the small one first. I'm really excited about this one. This is something that I and probably many of you have been waiting for a long time. What's in here is gonna make our hot days out there on the lake a little more manageable. So if you guys follow 6th Sense social media, you probably saw where they recently announced the launch of these bad boys right here. These are the new Fish Light sun shirts from 6th Sense. And I am so stoked to finally have some premium quality UV protection from 6th Sense. You guys see me rocking the hooded sun shirts all the time, and I've been waiting for 6th Sense to come out with their own stuff. And man, they've finally done it, and these look nice. Not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and crack one of these out of the package here and take a up close and personal look at the new Fish Light sun shirts from 6th Sense. Straight off the bat, first impressions, it feels like premium material, high quality stuff here. This one right here, pretty stoked on this one. This is like the camo. Ooh, this one feels really nice, dude. Yes, dude, yes. This is a little bit lighter material. So Fish Light hooded sun shirt, Mountain Goat is the color. This one, Fish Dry hooded sun shirt. All right, so this one right here is gonna be your thicker, a little bit heavier fabric for cooler weather, and the Fish Light is gonna be prime time for like right now, summertime. So yeah, I guess there's nothing left to do but see how they fit, see how they look. Stand by. All right, so there that is. Fits great, feels great, and from what I can see, looks good too. Not bad. This thing is super soft, super comfortable, and I can feel the wind blowing straight through it onto my skin right now. It's extremely hot out here in Texas right now, so that AC is a good feature. And you can see if you look really close, I don't know how well the camera is picking it up, but you can see the little hexagonal shapes that they've used to blend together and create this breathable like blend of fabric. The way they've put this shirt together is awesome. I don't know how well, there you go, you can see it, look really close. I'm not talking about the pattern of the design, but the way the fabric is actually put together. It has like little hexagons with breathable like areas in between each one, and I can feel the air just hitting my body. Dude, I can already tell these are gonna be super comfortable out there in this heat. One of my biggest complaints about some of the sun shirts that I have that are higher quality sun shirts, I'm talking $60, $70+ sun shirts. You guys have seen me wear them here on the channel. I don't need to throw out any names. They do an excellent job of protecting my sun from the skin, but they're so thick and they're so hot, especially once it starts getting up into that 100, 105, 110, that's right, temperature range here in Texas. It can be extremely uncomfortable. So I can already tell that the way they've done these, they did it right, and this is gonna be a lifesaver. You guys already know the deal. If you wanna check out these hooded sun shirts for yourself and pick up some of this crazy breathable UV protection, 6thsensefishing.com, JR10 is gonna knock 10% off everything you order. These right here are the ticket, dude. Check them out, scoop yourself a set. But let's play tackle. Let's look at some baits, get off into these other two boxes. I'm stoked about these as well. This is gonna be fun. The sun's going down, we gotta hurry, but we're gonna make it happen one way or the other. So, what's in here, spoiler alert, it's not baits, but it is bait related. Always cut towards yourself. Just kidding, guys, cut away from yourself. I'm a professional. No, this in here is tackle related. I'm gonna go ahead and set that to the side. We'll open both boxes really quick, and I'll show you guys what we got going on in here. I almost did it again there. Cut away from yourself. Dude, if you make one little mistake on YouTube, guarantee there's gonna be jokers down there in the comments calling you out on it. So if you're filming yourself and you're posting it online, you better be perfect 100% of the time. A sun from the skin, otherwise the internet will let you know about it. And this bottle butcher don't play around, man. She's small but mighty. This thing will cut you. But check this out, dude. Check this out. We're actually gonna be able to get off in the boat here in a second. Play tackle box, as I mentioned, because 6th Sense has just dropped the all new and improved bait chambers, dude. Check this out. Shallow crankbait bait chamber for your square bills. Let's see what else we got here. top water bait chamber for your dogmas and your catwalks. What else? Medium crankbait bait chamber for your curve 55s or your C6s. And this one right here, I'm so stoked to get this stacked up because my lipless box is overflowing in the boat here. The lipless crankbait bait chamber. All right, on their own, don't appear to be too exciting, but wait, there's more. We're gonna fill these things with baits and see what they look like loaded. Let's get some of this cardboard out of the way. Really quick though, before we start loading these bait chambers up with baits, I'm about to get one of these WATR Nutrition Blue Crush Alive supplement packets in my body because as soon as it gets a little bit darker, I've got a long workout ahead of me. I'm gonna go hit a run, I'm gonna do some BMX, and do some strength training in the garage. So I'm gonna go ahead and start hydrating right now because I know I'm gonna be dripping sweat in about an hour. Shout outs to WATR Nutrition for keeping me alive during my workouts. I'll leave a link for these guys down below in the video description if you like, fitness stuff. If you're looking for a good vitamin supplement to keep you hydrated, and this particular one has 100 milligrams of caffeine. I do enjoy my caffeine, so the Blue Crush Alive from WATR Nutrition has been a game changer for me when it comes to these workouts. Like I was talking about earlier, I've been on my fitness journey trying to get healthier, and staying hydrated and full of vitamins is a crucial part. Otherwise, I will die. And that Blue Crush, delicious, dude. It's like keto friendly, all that stuff, so nothing to worry about. Just tastes good. Good and good for you, as my old man used to say at the dinner table practically every night when we were eating. Good and good for you. That was his saying, man. Shout outs to my old man, D.E. Royal out there. Rock it. Let's start loading up some of these bait chambers with some baits. Why don't we? That's not gonna help us. Those are rods. We need baits. So you guys know I keep my tackle organized, to the extreme with my Amped Marine tackle organization systems. But you'll also notice that my freaking lipless crankbait box is practically overflowing. We got too many in here. Weighs about 12 pounds. So I've actually been extremely excited to get this so that I can keep them separated, keep my hooks from dulling. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Look at this. Molded inserts of foam specifically designed for your 6th Sense lipless crankbaits. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling these bad boys out of here, putting them in here, see what we're working with. Quake 70s are like the majority of what we got going on in here. I'm just gonna start right up front with this one right here. That boom, 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 boom. Super simple to get them in there. I got the first one installed. It looks like the smaller size lipless, like the Quake 70, and the Snatch are gonna go over here. And then over here on this side, it looks like this one is molded for like your Quake 80s, which I'll be honest, I don't have too many of here in the boat. Like I said, I'm usually throwing the smaller 70 size, but this right here is a problem. So we're gonna get this under control, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Let me fill this sucker up. Check out that color right there. That's that royal chrome, and no, I didn't have anything to do with that. I think that's just a coincidence. I was not the inspiration for the color or the name, but that's a superheater. That nice lavender mixed with that rainbow chrome. I ain't mad at it. Not a bad one to carry the namesake right there. If I see any cool baits that I think you guys might want to see, I'll make sure I show them to you while I'm loading down this lipless bait chamber. These few right here are definitely some eye catchers. Look at that jungle rose, the phantom craw. Beautiful, unique turquoise blue color right there. And this one right here, when this one hit, I was so excited to see this. The pumpkin seed, look at this thing. That's a beautiful, beautiful lipless crankbait color. Can't remember the name of this one, but super heater as well. 6th Sense has some of the most unique and vibrant, crazy looking paint schemes on the market. Unmatched by any other, if you ask me. In my opinion, they have some of the sickest paint schemes. All right, I'm gonna quit going on and on and on. I could sit here and nerd out on these baits all night until the sun goes down, but I gotta get these bait chambers filled so that I can show you what they look like, stuffed full of baits. Stand by. All right, dudes, I got the first box loaded down. As you can see, this thing is chock full. I got some Snatches down here, Quake 70s, Quake 80s suspending. It'll also hold the Duke perfectly. That's the new lipless, but man, look at that. Premium quality, unique, vibrant, and lifelike paint schemes available from none other than 6 cents. I am running out of daylight fast. Let's do the top water one. All right, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do the medium diving crankbait chamber next. The Curve 55 chamber. I throw this crankbait a lot. This is probably my favorite medium diving crankbait that they make. The Curve 55 has caught me a ton of fish. Now I'm gonna be able to keep these suckers protected instead of having them banging around, getting all dull. These planos. This right here, this is my favorite color in the Curve 55, and I don't even think they make it anymore. It's like a flat, non-gloss finish with an opaque bill. Wish they'd bring that one back, man. I can't even remember what it's called, but that's a heater. And as you can see, it's freaking chewed up. A lot of fish been caught on that little heater right there. Check this one out. It's one of their other ghost craw, natural craw colors. It's just got just the slightest little hint of lavender accent on the side. Really natural looking, beautiful bait, man. The Curve 55, straight killer, dude. And one of my favorite things about these cases is now they're not gonna be a total jumbled mess when I pull them up. It's not gonna be a big tangled ball of baits, and it's gonna protect my hooks. And yeah, I'm really liking how these baits are fitting into this one. The medium crankbait chamber as well as the lipless bait chamber. Stoked on these, dude. Let me get it filled up though. That one. Got that blue gray belly with the green pumpkin on the back. Dude, bait chambers. These are all Magnum square bills. So let's set this off to the side. I think the C6s might fit in here. I'm not sure. We'll test that out. But I'm gonna grab this square bill chamber, start throwing these Crush 100s off in here, see how that fits. Oh yeah. All right, check it out. So I just tested it on the Swank 77X, that crazy grass crankbait with the L-shaped lip, and this bait chamber will indeed hold the Swanks as well. No issue. There's a Crush 100 right above a Swank 77X. That's cool. What about the SB Mini Mag 3.8? That's the Cloud9 SB Mini Mag. Shout out to Lee Livesey. We're going down the list, filling bait boxes. I think it was made for the Crush 100 and the Crush 50 though. I'm sort of pushing the limits of these bait chambers. I've been asked to test them, see what I thought. So that's what I'm doing. But you can see, you got Crush 100s, SB Mini Mags, Swank 77Xs all right here, fit into that mold, A-okay. I'm pretty juiced on this one. You know I love me some square bills. Check that color out. That's the Gillikin. Shout outs to the homie Ben. Another SB Mini Mag. I don't think I have room for that one. Dang. I just heard a jet ski jump a boat wake out there on the lake. I heard it rev really high and then smack the water. Good times. Take her easy, Kyle. All right, I got one side filled up there. And now for the other side. Actually, you know what? All my square bills are kind of already in a square bill box. So I'm gonna hold off on filling up the other side for a minute. Neighbors probably think I'm crazy out here talking to the camera, but all part of the game. Square bill bait chamber is a win. I'm gonna load this other side up with Crush 50s as soon as I get a chance. I got a ton of those in the garage, so it should be no issue. Next up, top water. Here's a perfect example of what we're gonna be eliminating with these bait chambers, man. We don't have to deal with this anymore. Catwalk smoke, and that is all the catwalks that I have at the boat, in the boat at the moment. Everything else in here is speed wakes and whopper ploppers. Well, we got these bad boys loaded down. Honestly, I think this one is the one I'm most excited about because I have so many Curve 55s in the boat and they're always a pain to get untangled. And even got room to throw some more in there, man. Some more color options. The new bait chambers from 6 Cents, man. Check them out, 6centsfishing.com. JR Tim for the win. I know last time these came in, they sold out rather quickly, and a lot of you guys missed out on the opportunity to case up and lace up your hard baits like this right here. Don't sleep this time. Don't miss out on your opportunity. The new models are in stock and should be available now. Check out 6centsfishing.com for all the heat. You can grab yourself some baits while you're there. This is an excellent way to protect and store your baits on the go. Throw it in your boat, throw it in your truck, throw it in your kayak. 6centsfishing.com. Check out some lipless crankbaits, some top waters, mid-diving crankbaits, and Magnum square bills while you're there. Deck out your bait cases as well, man. Found some C6s in the boat, so I went ahead and threw them in the medium crankbait chamber just to see and make sure that what I told y'all was correct. And sure enough, this bad boy will hold C6s and Curve 55s, no problemo. Also, shout outs to these new Fish Light hooded sun shirts. Oh, I love that, dude. One of my major complaints about the hooded sun shirts that I have in my closet right now is that I can never get the hood up over my hat like totally to cover and protect. It always gets stuck like right here, and it's like really tight on my head, and I can't stand it. These have plenty of material, easy to deploy and stow. Like I said, ever since I put this thing on here, I've been like 5 degrees cooler than I was with my regular t-shirt on. I can feel the air hitting my skin like a little mini AC every time the wind blows. This fabric, this little proprietary fabric blend that they've come out with to allow for these little breathable areas is awesome. I mean, I haven't even been out on the lake yet with this thing, and I'm already a believer. Can't wait to try it out. Shout out to 6th Sense for always innovating, pushing the envelope, coming out with new products all the time. I know these UV shirts are gonna make these hot days out on the water more bearable for me, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful, man. We could not do what we do without 6th Sense, so shout outs to them. Check them out if you guys want to check out the bait chambers or any of these baits that I showed you in this video. And as always, JR10 at checkout is going to give you 10% off your entire order. If you use my code, number one, it goes a long way towards supporting the channel, so I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys. 2, anyone who uses my code gets a shout out on my personal Instagram page. Just take a little screenshot of your order confirmation and DM it to me at @TheJustinRoyal. I will post it up, tag your account. It's just a way for me to say thank you and give you all some public recognition for helping us keep this whole thing running, because best believe without you guys, without the JR10 army, nothing happens. There are no videos. Speaking of armies, the heater army has a lot to do with what we have going on over here as well. They're a big part of why we're able to continue making free fishing content for you guys here on YouTube. So massive shout outs to everyone who has already joined the Heater Army. We continue to grow with every video. If you want to learn more about that, get access to special perks, emojis, and the Heaters Only live stream, which I am slowly but surely building my equipment for. I just got like an audio interface and a microphone. We're gonna start doing live streams soon for Heater Army members only. So if you're interested in any of that I just mentioned, top link down below in the video description to learn more. So once again, shout out to 6th Sense, Waterland, who we could not do anything without, WATR Nutrition, Amped Marine, all the awesome companies that work with us and support us, and all of you guys for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate you all more than you will ever know. But that's about all I got for you today. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the next one.